In northern Namibia, located along the eastern boundary of the renowned Etosha National Park, lies a pristine wilderness, a haven for wildlife. For decades, man and beast have lived side by side within the borders of this unique conservation area. This is the story of the Onguma Nature Reserve, of the men and women who have dedicated their lives to preserving and protecting this piece of wilderness and the wildlife that call it their home. It's the early hours of the morning at Onguma. Only nocturnal wildlife are on the prowl, where predator and prey hone their survival instincts. In the following episodes, we shall be taking you to various locations within the reserve, introducing you to a number of interesting characters who will share their experiences of life on a 98,000-acre nature reserve, where five-star tourism and endangered wildlife coexist. An early start at Onguma Bush Camp. The lights are turned on and daily routines have just begun.
Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Gerard and I just want to take you through our daily routine. This is what we do. We normally come 5 o'clock in the morning before the guests arrive, that is 1 hour earlier. Then we prepare everything, check everything that is on the tables. We check if the buffet is well prepared and ready for the guests to come.
The morning activities depart rather early in order to catch the first glimpse of sunrise. Our guests come for some coffee and breakfast before heading out.
This is what we normally do every morning, like when we have some bread over there, then we just bring it to them, just to feed the fish and some turtles inside here. I call them my babies, you know, like when you just come this side, even if you don't have anything, they start to come towards you, you know.
As Gerhard takes care of the dining area, our other staff arrive for their morning shifts.
Every morning we are just coming here at the kitchen to get some tea and bread. Yeah, because if you don't eat morning time until 1 o'clock, we are just with hunger. Maybe you have to eat something. From there, just at work. Maybe I will work my hours. I'm working this 5 to 6. Long like that.
The days are long and demanding. So 3 times a day, our staff meet up for their meal times and of course, share a little gossip. What's a workplace without some office chit-chat?
Terrible, because they are all naughty and I don't know what to say. And bully. Donald is a terrible bully. He's always bullying people around here.
I'm staying with people, you know.
But why do you bully the people?
Ask yourself. But the one I bully, that one is very naughty.
Onguma is a big family. We all live and work at the same place, which makes it feel like home. While the clients have their morning coffee, the guides ready their vehicles for their designated activities. This is Kolandri, aka Kola, and she is preparing for an Etosha morning drive.
I'm coming.
In the kitchen, Petrus oversees and assists the guides with their clients' beverage requests.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good.
Morning drive or what?
Morning drive. Etosha AM. 1, 2, 3, 4 guests. I'll bring back the things that I don't use with this.
Alright, no problem.
But I'll just get 4 still, 4 sparkling, 2 iced tea, and 1 apple, 1 grape.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Perfect. Make it look nice.
Almost complete. The only thing left to do is to collect the park fees from reception.
Plus me.
Plus you in the car, so 150, 600.
Please.
600.
It's only cola that's getting money. Cola, 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 cola. Thank you, Kalina.
All right, you're welcome.
See you.
All right, enjoy your drive.
Thank you. Thank you.
As Kola sets off on their Etosha excursion, the staff at Bush Camp have their final meeting.
There will be a stay, room number 2. Campsite 1 is leaving. So from my side, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your day.
And as the sun starts heating up the moist earth, the dew on the plants evaporate quickly and wildlife become more active. Join us as we move into the middle of the reserve. The anti-poaching headquarters is located in a secluded section of the reserve, quite a distance from any of the tourism establishments. Today is deployment day, which ultimately means the APU ground team are equipped with their supplies ready for their 5-day patrol shift. There are numerous APU teams who are deployed across the reserve 24/7 to ensure the safety of our wildlife and our reserve. With poachers forever looming, this means that every single APU member risks their lives daily for the sake of keeping our wildlife haven safe and secure. As a few guests bid their farewells and are on to their next destination, often taking the route through the Etosha National Park. This is also where we catch up with Kola and her clients about to embark on their Etosha morning activity.
So the gate opens at sunrise. Today they're a little bit late. I see we have to move a little bit forward. And I want to tell this, this story, but one day, like we got here and it was already like 20 minutes after gate open and there was like a queue of, like I say, almost 500 meters and everyone was wondering what's going on. And they actually lost the key of the gate. So no one could get into the park. It's quite crazy, but it's much better now. So yeah, at the gate we just get our permit. I already got one yesterday. And then we have to fill it in. You're done with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, see you.
Donovan, our maintenance hero, is getting ready to leave for our Boma location, where he needs to prepare for this evening's event.
I will start fixing this car. So the starter, they should join, but that one is not. It's not going out. That's why every time I must like a hammer. I must set hammer it, then it gets like this. You see? Just hammer it like this. Then it starts. It takes few time.
Our Boma activity is a wonderful open-air dinner experience where our guests get to sit back and relax under the starry skies to the sound of the African bush.
It's difficult to open that door. But
Scarface has other plans. He is the dominant male of our largest resident lion pride, of 3 lionesses and approximately 9 cubs. We currently have 2 other prides located in the northern and eastern part of the reserve, with younger males that are challenging Scarface more frequently. There could be a pride takeover soon, as 9-year-old Scarface may not be able to defend his tenure due to his age. The Onguma Reserve is home to 4 of the Big 5, and thanks to the presence of our well-trained APU, lion prides such as these are safe from the threat of ever-present human-wildlife conflict.
My car is not working now. It's just sleeping there. I'm fixing my car.
Interactions such as these are a common occurrence in the reserve.
I'm fixing my auto.
So, we moved this evening's bush dinner to a new location and left Scarface in peace.
Normally we come in the bush for 5 days, and we go and relax again for chill out for 5 days again, then we come back to work also again. We have 3 groups with Tango 1, Tango 2 and Tango 3. Yeah. And also we have a backup team there at the fence. We call them Delta. It's between 11 and 12. We are done. And we come to back to Echo, which is our, we call it, it's our house. Whenever we are in the bush, it's our house where it keeps us from poachers and dangerous animals. We are sleeping in the ground, just like that. We remove some grasses, then we take some like bushes, then we make a cloud, and we sleep there. You sleep there, you're looking for in the sky stars. Whatever is moving, you are not gonna sleep. From 6 to 6, you are just wake up.
Cooler temperatures during a week of rain in the reserve make for some fun and games amongst the cats.
Some days you're out here doing a game drive by yourself, so we have the radios, we're always communicating with the other guides, splitting up, taking different roads, helping each other to find sightings, and of course then sharing these sightings and sharing these experiences. And when you're out there alone, it's not the same. You're still, of course, like sharing it with the guest, which is enjoying it, but it's Onguma is a really special working environment. We have nice guides. We all get along very well, and for me, it's also to be out there with the guides and to know that we can. Sometimes we are talking nonsense on the radio, which is not really allowed, but it's lots of fun to have the guys out there.
We are back at Bush Camp to meet up with Peter, our maintenance manager, who is busy in his workshop.
You guys have perfect timing, getting me while I'm doing my invoices.
Peter and his team oversee a crucial department, namely maintenance and turning great ideas into real-life magic. His biggest project to date, the rebuilding of Onguma Treetops, now known as Onguma Camp Kala.
Quickly go into Gary's office. For our Oba and Tamboti, I do not have allocation codes, so I go to them and then sign off the invoices so some of the contractors can start getting their money.
But it's been a tough road. If you are already an Onguma fan, you would have seen the devastation that took place in 2020. But let's hear it firsthand from Peter.
With the old idea, we took it to a next level. And so we finished the one day. The next day, the staff would have moved in, and the next day, our first guest would have arrived for the upgraded treetop. And that night, finished up early for the first time in months, and of course you're less for nothing. You're just chilling at house, enjoying a cold one, and suddenly you get a radio message telling you that they see smoke towards the towards Treetop. And as we were driving, loading the firefighters, we had two massive explosions. So we got here and you literally see all your hard work busy burning down. And of course you can't stop to feel sorry for yourself. You have to react to this fire. You hit bottom, you stand up and you rebuild, you get back out of the dust, you get back out of the ash, and you grow and you become stronger, you become better.
And now, after two unfortunate and devastating circumstances surrounding Treetops, Peter and the Onguma teams rise from the ashes once more and are building a new 7-star camp to a degree of luxury never seen before on the reserve.
Yeah, copy that, thank you. You can see the elephants were here busy last night, destroying the power line.
The reserve and its inhabitants surely keep Yona on his toes, especially the elephants. But at the end of every day, he is greeted by his loyal canine compadres that keep him company amidst an otherwise very isolated existence.
This is Chase, Chasey boy, yeah, the smart one. I made a little doggy door for them to be able to come into the house if there's lion or leopards or whatever outside. And when I built the door, I had to teach them that. And this one, he got it in 3 days. And Bear Dye, the muscle, this one, it took him 3 months. Yeah. Yeah, he's not the smartest, but he's so beautiful. But yeah, they do make it more fun, and it's helping me a lot when I go for a run. It's more eyes and ears that can, show me the lions before they get me. So yeah, it's my buddies. They're not here long. I mean, they all just a year and a half now, I'd say. Yeah. Chase, you're making me dirty. Now this one's name, I've got friends. They've got a daughter, and she loves Paw Patrol. And I said, all right, I'll get a dog, but what do I have to call it then? And she immediately said Chase. I called it Chase. Apparently there's a dog on Paw Patrol that's named Chase. So that's Chase. And Bear Dye, he got his name from, Bear Dye is a crab species in the Bering Sea. And I love that show on Discovery Channel, Deadliest Catch. And there's one guy on a boat, every time they drop one of those crates into the sea, to catch some Bear Dye crab, he's screaming like, Bear Dye, get some! And I always like that, so I said, if I get a dog, I'm gonna call it Bear Dye, and hopefully one day I can tell him to get some poachers. So he's that's a kind of a unique name. I don't think there's another dog with a name. Hey Gregory, would you mind not destroying the power line? There's a bunch of trees you can destroy. Hey, I'm talking to you. Gregory? I guess you are saying it's not me, it was Benjamin.
We hope you enjoy the first behind-the-scenes glimpse of life on the Onguma Game Reserve. Each episode will showcase more of the intricacies we face on a daily basis. Join us as we introduce new characters and share our daily operations and challenges in the very wild African bush. This is just the beginning.